Live pictures from Sky 4 over the Ambassador Bridge, where demonstrators have shut down part of the nation's busiest border crossing with Canada for 24 hours now, and there's no end in sight.
Broken elevator outrage. Tenants at one Detroit apartment complex say they're fed up, and it all came to a head with management as our cameras were rolling.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
She said he can't be left alone. Chilling new evidence comes to light in court as prosecutors lay out their case against James and Jennifer Crumbley. Good to have you with us today at 5. They appeared in court together today for a preliminary hearing that lasted all day.
Multiple witnesses took the stand, from one of Jennifer's friends to her boss at work. We want to bring in defender Sean Lade tonight. Sean, a lot of new evidence in the case is coming to light.
And let's get right to that evidence, the new evidence we learned inside court today through testimony. Number one, that we're told through witnesses that Jennifer Crumbley allegedly showed 3 people the morning of the shooting that disturbing drawing and cry for help made by Ethan Crumbley that he was caught with in class again the morning of the shooting. Also the morning before the shooting, 2 witnesses say Jennifer Crumbley told them that she feels like she failed Ethan as a parent. Before all this, the judge in the case let the Crumbleys have it, saying she does not want them to try to communicate in court again.
We're not to have communication with each other. It's disruptive and it is disrespectful.
Judge Julie Nicholson ordering James and Jennifer Crumbley to not communicate during today's tension-filled hearing. Jennifer Crumbley asked for her chains and handcuffs to come off so she could write notes to her lawyer. Sheriff's deputies said no.
Because of their status, their maximum security status, I don't feel comfortable removing the cuffs.
Prosecutor Karen McDonald then tried to show that the Crumbleys were more concerned with 2 horses they owned instead of Ethan. But Jennifer Crumbley also sent a text that her son couldn't be left alone. Friend Kira Pennick then says Jennifer Crumbley sent her Ethan's violent drawing the morning of the shooting. Right after the shooting, another message from Jennifer Crumbley. Quote, "My son ruined so many lives today."
What did you take that to mean?
I took that as he was the shooter at Oxford.
Pennick said at times Jennifer Crumbley referred to her son as weird.
And she
Yes.
did talk to you about her son being weird.
Yes.
And she did talk to you about the fact that he only had one friend.
Yes.
As news of the shooting broke, Jennifer Crumbley's boss got a text from her. Quote, "I need my job. Please don't judge me for what my son did."
I was surprised by that text.
Why is that?
I was surprised she was worried about her job at the time. I thought she'd be more worried about what was going on.
Back here live. That is just scratching the surface of what went on here today in this marathon hearing that is far from over. It will pick up again on February 22nd. The prosecutors could call 30 witnesses here. They got to 3 today. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll get to that final witness, who's an Oakland County Sheriff's investigator, what he found on Ethan Crumbley's cell phone and the 911 call made when the shots rang out by Ethan's father. Back to you.
Okay, Sean, thank you. Our other top story tonight. Fallout from the shutdown of the Ambassador Bridge on the Canadian side is spilling into the States, causing concerns for businesses and even with the governor. And the situation not much better in Port Huron at the Blue Water Bridge. This is video from Sky 4 today. You see trucks backed up for miles. Business Editor Rob Maloney live in Southwest Detroit tonight, where this stands right now. Rod, what are you seeing?
Well, what we're seeing, Devin, is a lot of trucks on I-75. Take a look out here. You can see them lined up in the breakdown lane, and they go much farther than the trucks you see here down on I-75. Now, if you take a look to the left here, you'll see an orange truck. That is blocking the service drive. The state has the entrance to the bridge to Canada shut down, and yet right now there is traffic coming in this direction, though you don't see any trucks on the bridge. There is traffic coming into the United States.
But I can tell you the practical effect of this blockage and this slowdown is going to have could have a real impact on Michigan business, and that's my biggest concern.
Here in Detroit, trucks are lined up on I-75, also filling the Flying J truck stop south down in Woodhaven. In Windsor, protesters have Huron Church Road blocked off. Police there diverting truckers headed to the U.S. on Wyandotte, and they're making it from Canada to the U.S., but the bridge is closed in the other direction. Canadian trucker Dragan Janjetovic finds himself sitting with his load of auto parts near the bridge entrance, unable to move. And yet,
government Canadian is not good for Canadian people. So because of that, I'm with those guys.
In the bridge's shadow is Canadian Paul Leland and his business, MyDetroitAddress.com. The business acts as a place where Canadians can send their packages that they can pick up in person, avoiding a lot of fees.
I'm 100% behind them.
But the warehouse is full of boxes. This pile of 130 is for a Windsor resident less than 3 miles from here, and he can't get his packages. Leland says Trudeau's vaccine mandate is putting him out of business.
It's especially unfair that a lot of people can fly to places in the States but can't drive. So it's really preventing cross-border shopping is what it's preventing, or people to come over here.
Now, the bridge company, the Maroon family, put out a statement today saying this has to end and end soon. They want to see a quick end to this amicably, they said equitably, but they're concerned about what this is doing to their business. Again, traffic only flowing into the U.S., not going into Canada. Back to you.
Well, Rod, this would also seem to be a particularly acute problem for the auto companies who are already struggling with supply chain issues, right?
Right, and they're watching this very closely, Devin, but as things stand right now, they're telling me that there are no production changes as a result of the bridge itself. There are other issues within the industry. We'll certainly take that up coming up on Local 4 News at 6.
All right, Rod, we'll see you then.
All right, some breaking news to get to now from Washington, D.C., where the second gentleman, Doug Imhoff, is safe after a bomb threat forces him to leave a high school that he was visiting. Secret Service ushered Imhoff from Dunbar High School immediately after the threat was reported. According to reporters at the school, an announcement was made asking teachers to get everyone out of the building. Students were sent home for the day. The investigation, though, continues. In the wake of the shooting in Oxford, there's a new effort in Washington aimed at keeping guns secure and making sure parents know how to do it.
Congressman Andy Levin, one of the representatives behind it. Priya Mann joins us now with what's in this bill. Priya.
Hey, Devin. Well, it aims to do 3 things. Limit unsupervised use of guns by minors, require firearms be stored securely, and provide grants to school districts to help education efforts.
Let's be clear. Thoughts and prayers are no longer, and in fact, have never been, enough.
It's estimated more than 4.5 million kids live in homes with at least one loaded and unsecured gun.
Children finding easy access to firearms contribute to preventable tragedies such as school shootings, youth suicides, and unintentional shooting deaths.
Representative Andy Levin's bill would limit the unsupervised use of guns by minors, require firearms be stored securely, and provide grants to school districts to educate communities on the need for safe storage.
My home state of Massachusetts has the safe storage law. It works. It has saved lives.
Gun safety advocates applaud the proposal, calling it common sense legislation.
The terrible shooting on November 30th at Oxford High School underscored how dangerous it is to allow minors to have access to guns.
Parents or other guardians may teach their children how to use guns. That's fine, but they must do so in a safe and supervised environment.
And in November, 4 students were killed and several others were injured in the Oxford High School shooting. It's alleged 15-year-old Ethan Crumbley carried out the attack with a gun. His parents bought him. Send it back to you.
All right, Priya. Well, it was nice to see the sun shining today there. In fact, that shot from Sky 4 really made it look a little bit warmer than it would seem to be today, right?
Yeah, I'd say it's fooling us a little bit, but it is nice to see the sun. Let's get over to Andrew. Talking about a mix of rain and snow on the way, though.
That's right, and that's for tomorrow. And fortunately, with that chance, it's all going to be on the light side. So no big storm is on the way. So that's some good news, too. Hey, we've got sunshine still out there, folks. Yes, it is on the cold side. We'll need our sunglasses, but we need our winter coats as well. I mean, temperatures are in the 20s right now, a bit below average for this time of the year. 24 in Mount Clemens. Hello, Lapeer, you've got 29 degrees. That's one of our higher temperatures. But all areas are below freezing now, with 27 in Sanilac County, also 27 degrees over in Monroe. But look at that beautiful sunshine that's out there. Lovely blue skies with temperatures mostly in the middle 20s. But believe it or not, with winds out of the south-southwest, as we get closer to midnight, temperatures actually start rising, even through the overnight hours. We'll talk about what that means for tomorrow morning, tomorrow, and that chance of a rain-snow mix in your full 7-day forecast.
All right, Andrew, things are really heating up at the Winter Olympics tonight.
It includes some very big names looking to make a splash in prime time. Starting tonight at 8, Chloe Kim will Look for her second gold medal in the snowboard half pipe, and 3-time gold medalist Shaun White will compete in the qualifying event. Michaela Schifrin is also looking to rebound in the slalom coverage of all the events. It gets started at 8. And because of the Olympics, we're going to be streaming a special edition of Local 4 News every night at 10 p.m. on Click on Detroit.
Also going to be streaming it live on our Local 4 Plus app, which we've been telling you it's time for you to download to your smart TV. You can put it on your Roku, your Fire Stick, Apple TV, whatever you have. It's free. Just download the app to your TV just like you would a phone.